in my generation.
We are discussing now to make after Ramadan in our country in April or May 5 versus 5 again.
Right, okay.
Queensberry against Matchroom, and we're discussing now.
I think it's a great British fight. One former IBF, former WBA champion Daniel Dubois versus current WBO heavyweight champion Fabio Wardley. I think that's a good fight. With the man with the one right hand cannon that refuses to yield, that refuses to fall, that's tough as nails, versus a guy that's been, his durability has been tested.
Fabio Wardley. If they want it, yeah, bring it on. I can't wait. If Frank makes that fight, then I'll be delighted. I'll jump at the opportunity. But yeah, whoever steps up, I'm ready. Can't wait to have.
I think it's a very tough fight. I think it's a potential to be a brilliant fight.
I think so too.
And Wardley is the type that can bring that out in Dubois, as in he'll absorb a lot. I think he's got a really good chin. He's tough. He's obviously game. He's got that equalising power as well. And I think it's a very good fight. It's a risky one for the first defence, I think.
Fabio Wardley will make the first defence of his WBO title against former IBF champion Daniel Dubois in an all-British blockbuster on May the 9th. Uncrown's Ariel Helwani broke the news on Tuesday. Uncrown confirmed the fight will take place in the UK, although the venue is yet to be determined. Wardley versus Dubois will be streamed on the DAZN pay-per-view.
Turki Alalshikh has officially confirmed Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley for May 9th, and the excitement is real. Liam Goff believes Daniel Dubois has the skill and mindset to handle Fabio Wardley's power. This is a clash of British heavyweights where courage, precision, and timing will decide who comes out on top.
But I think it's Daniel's time, and I believe Daniel has the ability to win this fight. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to be saying that for 1 second. He's in the lion's den. You've got to have some balls, you've got to have some mental.
The fight is finally official for May 9th, and the excitement is unreal. Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley are two of the UK's hardest-hitting heavyweights. Both bring power, skill, and determination. Fans are in for a clash that could define their careers and deliver non-stop action from the opening bell.
Different mind space, and I think that gives Fabio the edge for sure, because Daniel, you know, you're coming off that defeat and that PTSD that he goes through. Will that reoccur? But one thing is for sure, he fancies that. He fancies the fight, and I think, by the way, a lot of people, we were talking about it a couple of shows ago, weren't we, when you're talking about the rebuild of Daniel Dubois. The best thing for him to do is jump him straight back on the saddle and straight back into the ring with the top contenders. I don't think he's the type of fighter that needs that rebuild.
Daniel Dubois is showing a new level of focus and commitment heading into this fight. Leaving the past behind, he's determined to give everything in the ring. Fabio Wardley will face a Dubois who is mentally sharp, physically ready, and hungry to prove that hard work and discipline can dominate on May 9th.
I may need to leave the past in the past now and get on with the future. Now, no more, I'm taking it a lot more serious than I was then. Instead of just going through the motions, I wanna just give my all in this sport, and you want to get out what you put in, so that's what I'm doing.
Ade Oladipo nails the unpredictability of this clash. Fabio Wardley has devastating power, but Daniel Dubois can punish like few in the division. This is a true 50-50 contest. Both men can end the fight with one punch, so anticipation is sky high. Fans should expect relentless action and raw power from the first bell.
I have picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked it against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing, because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. Look,
Liam Goff highlights just how explosive this matchup will be. 40 out of 42 combined wins inside the distance screams danger for both fighters. May 9th promises a battle where power, timing, and resilience will dictate the outcome. Dubois and Wardley are fearless heavyweights, and this fight is built to captivate every fan watching.
Wardley and Dubois own a combination of 42 wins, with 40 of them coming inside the distance, meaning it'll be a firefight when the heavyweight duo will go head-to-head for the world title this summer. So, Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley. I really should be saying Fabio Wardley. Daniel Dubois in May.
The pressure is on Fabio Wardley to prove he's the real deal. Beating Daniel Dubois will validate his reign and elevate his status in the heavyweight division. This isn't just about pride, it's about legacy and financial reward. Expect Wardley to fight with intent, knowing every punch carries both risk and opportunity. Transcript.
I wonder if Fabio Wardley is going to fall for that call out, because one thing about Fabio, he just got the belt. He just got the belt and he wants to prove that he's a legitimate champion. And I think doing so is to beat another one that was a legitimate champion, Daniel Dubois. But what does it mean for Fabio Wardley to be wanted, right? To be sought after? I think it's an opportunity for Fabio Wardley to make some serious cash.
Esperboxing perfectly sums up the chaos expected on May 9th. Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley are both explosive fighters who leave openings while chasing power shots. This fight guarantees fireworks and knockouts. Fans are in for a stylistic battle where raw aggression meets brute strength. Every round will test their stamina, timing, and mental toughness. This is heavyweight boxing at its purest, a clash that could define careers. Expect unpredictable moments and a fight that won't go the distance as both men hunt the finish from start to finish.
It's an absolute firefight between two bullish heavyweights with huge power. Both have serious flaws, but that's what makes them so exciting. So I think stylistically, you know, the only guarantee here is somebody's getting knocked out. You know, that's a certainty. Just beautiful stylistic matchup, absolute mayhem in the ring on May 9th in Manchester.
Liam Goff highlights the exciting youth and fearlessness both fighters bring. Wardley and Dubois are in their prime, aggressive, and unafraid to take risks. Their offensive power will dominate the ring while their defensive gaps make every exchange a potential knockout moment. This is a fight designed for fans who crave non-stop action, drama, and unpredictability, where every punch could swing momentum. Both fighters' experience ensures it's not reckless chaos but calculated brutality, making this one of the most anticipated heavyweight clashes of the year. Expect bold strategies, fearless attacks, and pure entertainment from start to finish.
In every aspect, from a boxing aspect, from an entertainment aspect, from everything, that fight's got to be right up there. Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. It is two, I say young, well, they are young, I mean, like Wardley's only, 31? Dubois is, 27, 28? So, you're talking about young-ish heavyweights, youngish men in general, but it's not that they're inexperienced, they're far from it, but they tend to kind of, I don't want to say fight like inexperienced fighters, no, that's not the right way of putting it, but defensively both guys are very open, offensively both guys are juggernauts. So you match.
Ade Oladipo captures the unpredictable nature of this clash. Both Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois are champions in their own right, and this fight promises pure chaos. Nobody can predict the outcome, and that unpredictability makes it thrilling. Fans will witness raw power, fearless exchanges, and moments that could end careers in an instant. The anticipation is at its peak because this is heavyweights fighting without limits, giving everything from the first bell. This is a fight where every round could produce a highlight reel knockout, a dramatic reversal, or a tactical masterstroke.
Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. We are hearing this could happen very, very soon, people. Sooner rather than later. So the next fight for both. Not in the summer or in the winter, like next. Fabio Wardley, the current WBO heavyweight world champion. Daniel Dubois, the former IBF heavyweight champion. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please, God. Yes, please. I want this fight. I've spoken about this fight a few times because it's carnage. I can't predict a winner. I don't know what will happen, and that's what I like. Like, who likes going to the boxing when you kind of predict and you know what's going to happen? I like the idea of knowing nothing about this.
Frank Warren confirms that while both fighters are ready and eager, negotiations play a crucial role. Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley are primed for war, but contract terms will decide if this clash happens. Fans should be ready for a high-stakes fight that will test both fighters' skills, endurance, and willpower once agreements are finalized. The anticipation is building rapidly, and any delay only adds to the hype. Both camps are aware this isn't just a fight, it's a defining moment for British heavyweight boxing and a chance to prove dominance.
And he said that he wants to fight, but this fight will only happen when the terms are agreed for him to fight. And as far as I understand at this moment, that's not been done. So the terms have got to be sorted out, and then I'm quite sure if that is the case, he will.
Eddie Hearn underlines the magnitude of this showdown. A world heavyweight title between two British fighters at Wembley is historic. Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley will deliver not only explosive action in the ring, but also immense spectacle for fans worldwide. The stakes are enormous, and this fight could cement legacies. Every punch matters and every strategy counts. Expect drama, power, and relentless competition. This is more than a fight. It's an event that will dominate boxing headlines, draw global attention, and push both heavyweights to prove who truly reigns supreme.
It's for a world heavyweight title. Two Brits for a world heavyweight title at Wembley is a massive, massive show, but we'll see.
John Fury nails the essence of Daniel Dubois' mindset. This is a fighter who thrives under pressure and refuses to back down. His resilience, confidence, and belief in his ability to win every round are what make him a champion. Fabio Wardley will face a man who knows how to dig deep when tested. Dubois' willingness to embrace adversity gives him a mental edge, making him not only powerful physically but also mentally unshakable. In a heavyweight clash like this, the psychological battle is just as crucial as punches thrown, and Dubois' mindset could tip the scales. Fans should expect a warrior who attacks with purpose, adapts mid-fight, and remains relentless from the opening bell to the final round.
Courage, heart, and determination. And his will to win. He's got world-class balls, and he's got a world-class heart. He's a fighting man, and he believes in himself, and he knows that all the time he's in the fight, he can win.
Johnny Nelson emphasizes the stakes beyond just the ring. Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley isn't just a fight. It's show business, careers, and reputations on the line. One slip, one loss, and opportunities vanish. This pressure intensifies every punch, every round, and forces both men to bring their absolute best. Mental toughness is as vital as power and skill here. Fans can expect strategic exchanges mixed with raw aggression as each man tries to dominate physically and psychologically. The heavyweight clash isn't just about who hits harder, it's about who handles the spotlight, pressure, and consequences better. Both fighters must balance risk and reward, knowing that every mistake could be career-defining, making the showdown an electrifying event from start to finish.
I do, without a doubt. Common sense, it's show business, and the business is this. If he watches Daniel Dubois and he's tied to Daniel Dubois, and say he loses to Daniel Dubois, this fight that was always a valuable fight is gone.
Counterpunch boxing highlights the tactical depth behind this fight. Pressure is mounting on Fabio Wardley, but Daniel Dubois' camp has adapted with new strategy and advisement from Sam Jones. With experienced trainers guiding him, Dubois is now sharper and more unpredictable. Fans can expect a smarter, more calculated Dubois exploiting Wardley's weaknesses, while Wardley tries to assert his power. This isn't just brute force anymore, it's strategy meeting raw aggression, where every corner advice, adjustment, and mental edge could decide the fight. The layers of preparation add intrigue, turning this clash into a chess match with fists. Every feint, punch, and defensive choice carries weight, making this one of the most exciting heavyweight encounters in recent memory.
Pressure, and more pressure is being placed upon Fabio Wardley. They're after that belt. I know Team Dubois is, he has a new advisor, and we've seen some new things because of this new advisement of Sam Jones. He got his trainer back, Mr. Dubois does. He's been back with his old trainer. And I think, Sam Jones is a right fit for Daniel Dubois because he's suggesting a lot of different things to happen, and that's the force Frank's hand,
Johnny Nelson predicts a fast, explosive bout with no love lost but mutual respect. Daniel Dubois and Fabio Wardley are set for a clash of power, skill, and determination. Fans can expect heavy exchanges, relentless aggression, and a fight that likely won't reach the final bell. Both men bring championship mentality, heart, and the willingness to risk everything for victory. Every punch counts and every strategy could swing momentum dramatically. This is more than just a fight. It's a spectacle showcasing British heavyweight pride, explosive action, and the raw intensity of two elite athletes leaving nothing in reserve. Predicting a winner is near impossible, which makes this one of the most thrilling bouts of the year.
Respectful as long as he has to be to his opponent, and Daniel Dubois will say what someone's whispering in his ear. But these two guys, they ain't no hate, don't bad blood there. But it'll be a good fight. I don't think it'll go the distance, and I'm looking forward to it.
The stage is set for one of the most explosive British heavyweight showdowns of the year as Daniel Dubois takes on Fabio Wardley on May 9th. This fight isn't just about belts or records, it's about pride, legacy, and proving who truly belongs at the top of the division. Daniel Dubois comes in with raw power, resilience, and a team that has sharpened every aspect of his game under Sam Jones, ready to exploit any weakness. Fabio Wardley is hungry, motivated, and determined to prove his championship status isn't a fluke. Both men are young, fearless, and willing to exchange everything for victory, which means fans should expect fireworks from the opening bell. Mentally, Dubois has shown he thrives under pressure, and Wardley's determination will test him like never before. Every punch will carry significance, every round will swing momentum, and one slip could decide the outcome. If Dubois shocks the world, it's a statement of dominance and skill, while a Wardley victory cements his reign and proves he can withstand elite power. This fight will be remembered for years to come, so make sure you witness every second of history. Comment below who you think will walk away victorious and join the debate in the comments.